Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going here. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Sooners will get the first crack on offense today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Runs through the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They rise some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Hawkins. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. And now the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Now they're running on the toss. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, almost right on at the 25. So Georgia's offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They'll stop him behind the line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hawkins. That's a bullet pass to the left side. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Fights through the tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Kick is up and no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Toss play, running right. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition.
And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, and he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown.
Oh. Right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. On 1st down, it's play action. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives him a chance.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense is back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. They'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the run, it's Robinson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quick pass, the catch is made. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Tuggle. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Running back has it on a screen now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
The ball for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Goes to his right side there for the completion. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
He's going to take off here. They chased him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. 2nd down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And he's tackled after the catch. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
It's off the incompletion. It sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Makes the catch downfield. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. To the air, it's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it will win potentially another touchdown.
Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Timeout, Oklahoma. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. They'll fall right at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Breaks loose at the 40. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
In the red area, it's Robinson. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The attempt is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. Takes the handoff again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Sawchuk. The game makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The guys up front lined up, it's first down. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's caught downfield. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. The return man decides to signal fair catch. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss.
And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back in motion now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Bulldogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. And he's brought down at the 16, but been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw yet again. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Robinson. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be.
They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Tackled quickly after the catch. She'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.